It's not enough to give you things, just the promise of the gift of love and more.
Thank you for being here. There's something that I wanted to ask you all year long, and is has Sweeney put you off pies?
No, actually, it's added to my taste for pies. I haven't had a meat pie in a long, long time, and Bill Yosis, who was the baker down there at Barrow Street Theater, who's still down there, it was incredible, and I actually miss those pies. I want to go back and get one.
Oh wow! So what's like your ultimate like I don't know, like treat, I guess, for the holidays? Would it be like a pie or like a fruit cake?
Well, no, my ultimate treat is my one of my ex-girlfriend's moms, who still keeps in touch with me. She makes this amazing carrot cake from scratch, and the icing. I've had it. She's had it shipped when I was in England. She had it shipped to England, and I gave it to the cast of Les Mis over there. They thought that they died and went to heaven. That's how good it is. It's so good.
But she doesn't share the recipe.
I can get it. I can get it if you want. We could put it on stage, buddy, too. It'd be an exclusive.
That would be great. So, in terms of putting together a holiday show, like when there are so many songs out there, and you probably love them all. I mean, how do you go around selecting the ones that you want to include in the shows you'll be doing here?
It's interesting because what you do is you just put a list of like 100 songs together, and I try to limit the amount of holiday songs I do, and then I incorporate some of the standards or Broadway songs, because a lot of people know me from the Broadway world, so I have to give them Broadway. But yeah, we just sometimes we find words that meet and match and not necessarily tell a story, but they just kind of fit, and so we just go from there.
You won't find it on Fifth Avenue in Hollywood or Timbuktu, for it resides so deep inside. It's true, yes, inside of you.
Right. So, if you're doing like a song from Sweeney, for instance, which one would you pick for a holiday show? Like Not While I'm Around, I guess.
Actually, I did that one last year. That was my encore. Not while I'm around, because we were introducing the fact that I was going into Sweeney Todd, but it fit, And so I told the audience, go and have a great holiday, have a happy New Year, and just remember, no one's going to hurt you. Not while I'm around.
So that production of Sweeney was great because I guess like you were as close to the audience as you're going to be here. So I don't know, does it make it easier then, I guess, to go to nightclub shows?
Well, I guess that does have help a little bit. I didn't even think about that because that's where I got some of the training from being in an intimate space like this. But Carol Lee, Carmelo, and we had such a good time together and learning this show, and the rest of the cast that went in with us. It was interesting. We had to relearn how to act because basically there's no way that I can sing over your head. I have to look right at you. And it was a great concept and a great acting experience, and so it was fun for us, and it was almost like I would tell people it's a game of stare, and I have to win,
Is there like one classic or new even musical that makes you think about the holidays? So you go, oh, this is Christmas for me.
Well, White Christmas. That's interesting. For some reason, Dreamgirls makes me think of Christmas. I don't know why. Maybe because the movie came out like around the holidays that year.
Or Jennifer Holliday.
Oh, Jennifer Holliday. Oh, ooh, how about that? Whoa, you're smart, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's not obvious, like Elf or or The Christmas Story, but I'm not sure. That's a good question. That's a good question. You're a good interviewer. You're making me think. Dreamgirls. I'll just say Dreamgirls.
Okay, Dreamgirls is always a good one, I think. Yeah. So what's on your wish list for Christmas this year? What have you asked Santa for?
Peace on earth and goodwill towards man. Really, seriously. And funny enough, even though that sounds cliche, I really do want peace on earth because right now we're in a difficult time and people have some weird, screwed up sort of narratives right now. So I do want peace on earth, and I want us across the board to kind of just talk to each other instead of yelling at each other. So I know it sounds cliche, but I'm really, really hoping for that.
I was asked a question about what I want for Christmas this year, and it's funny because I do have a lot of things. I've been blessed. I have a lot of things in my life. I really don't want anything. But I did give a very Charlie Brown Peanuts answer, and I actually mean it. I do want peace on earth, goodwill towards men. This year, y'all, come on. This year has been something else. I wake up with such angst because I just don't know what's going to happen today. But in that, we chose a song that was written by Tess, I hope I say her name right, Tess Gold, G-O-H-L, look it up, and Elliot Kennedy. And it was performed and recorded by Mr. Donny Osmond, but it's called The Gift of Love. The gift of love, I'll wrap it up unconditionally. I'm prepared to be all yours.
You know, like given how crazy things are right now in the world, are there any particular shows or records or even books or movies or, you know, like all the media in the world that you go to make you feel warm and fuzzy and that everything's going to be okay?
Johnny Mathis is always a good remedy for making you feel warm and fuzzy. Just listening to his music and just that amazing voice. And Nat King Cole. I always go back to people who are, I love the Rat Pack, you know, Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra. Those people give me comfort because those are the people who I emulated growing up. And yeah, so that's my go-to.
Who would be your own personal Rat Pack?
Who would be? Oh wow, wow. There's so many people I love.
And you can rotate. You can have a different Rat Pack every year, I guess.
Well, Brian Stokes Mitchell, Alton White, Jeremy Jordan. Trying to think of these people. Cheyenne Jackson. God, these are just a couple of the people who I would love to participate with in a musical or some sort of being on stage together. You know, Ramin Karimloo, God, Andre DeShields. God, it's too many to name. Too many to name. I love you all.
And who was the girl in the Rat Pack? I forgot. Was it Debbie Reynolds? No, it wasn't. It was Debbie, right? So who would be and Liza, yeah. Who would be the Debbie to your Rat Pack?
Oh, well, you got LaChanze, you got Audra, you got Sierra Boggess, my buddy, because all of them have this incredible talent, but they're all funny. Rebecca Luker, and I'm loving Laura Benanti. Have you seen her do Melania Trump? She's amazing. And then, you know, she's beautiful and she can sing. So who knew she had all that going on? Wow, there's a lot more. I mean, come on. There's you know, so many of my friends who I love and they're very talented. Virginia Woodruff, someone that I haven't seen in a long time, but the voice of just a goddess. Yeah.
Right. So I guess, I mean, being on TV and everything, if you have any downtime around the holidays, are you going to be binge watching any shows? And if so, which ones are they?
You know what's funny? I love The Magicians. I love like superhero and magic kind of stuff where people have certain powers. So I need to binge watch the second season of that. Stranger Things. I'd never seen it before, and I said I was just going to watch one episode. And I started at 9 o'clock at night, and I didn't go to bed till 9 o'clock the next morning. Yeah, I couldn't stop. It was just like, I had to see the whole season. You know, I've never seen Breaking Bad. I've never seen even one episode, and I said to myself, I want to do that. I want to see that.
Right. And what's your drink of choice around the holidays?
I used to love eggnog, but I'm not a big eggnog drinker anymore. Mimosa.
That's always a good choice as well. So I guess reminder viewers why they have to come see you. Like I think it's like the ultimate Christmas gift they can give themselves.
Absolutely, yes. December 18th through the 23rd, I'll be here at Feinstein's 54 Below, 9:30. Come and get some good food. Be with friends. Be in the holiday spirit, whether you like Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, New Year's, whatever you get into, it's going to be a fun time. And please, just you get. And there's going to be some surprises. I have surprise guests coming every night, and I also have some gifts that I might be giving out too.
That's awesome. Thank you, Norman. Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too.
It's never enough unless I'm giving you the gift of love.